Good evening, everyone. Now we are going to discuss paper. So, 51st question. It is given that 100 factorial by 12 power n is an integer. Now, in order to make this as integer, this 100 factorial must be divisible by 12 power n. Now, 12 power n, as it is not exactly a prime number, we'll write this as 2 into 2 into 3 power n, which is equal to 2 square whole power n into 3. Now, we have to find out how many 2's and how many 3's are there in 100 factorial. How to find it? 50, 25, 12, 1. Now, sum of these numbers 50, 25, 12, 6, 3 give us the number of 2's in 100 factorial. That is 97. You can find number of 3's in 100 factorial. You'll get 8. Now, see here, we are using 2 2's and 1 3. We're using 2 2's and 1 3 to get a 12. Now, from this 97 2's, how many 4's we can form? Number of 4's we can form is 48. Number of 4's we can form is 48. Now here, in order to get 12, we need 2 2's and 1 3. So the maximum number of 12's we can form using this number of 4's and number of 3's is 48, because we have the same number of 4's and the same number of 3's. Now, if this is not the case, if we have only 44's and 48 3's, 44's and 48 3's, now number n to form 12 is only 40, because we have only 44's and 48 3's. From this, you can form only 40 12's, and the 8 3's will be remaining. So in the question, it is asked the maximum value of n. So the n value must be equal to 48. The number is given 100, 100, 100 up to 122 digits, up to 122 digits. So observe here, for every 3 digits the number is repeating, that is 100. For every 3 digits it is repeating the 100. Now in 122 digits, how many hundreds we will be getting? That is equal to 40 hundreds plus 2 digits. 40 hundreds plus 2 digits, that is 100, 100 up this first, second, and this is 40th, and the next two digits will be 10. This is the number given. Now it is said that this number is divided by 75 and we have to find the remainder. We have to find the remainder. And here also there will be one more sequence, 100. This is 39th. This 39th. Now observe here. I am writing this number as 100, 100, so on 100. This is the 39th hundred, and 00000 plus 10,010. 10,010. This is and the remaining all zeros, and I am writing plus 10,010. Now this number is perfectly divisible by 75. This number is perfectly divisible by 75. Now what is the divisibility rule for 75? It must be divisible by 25 and it must be divisible by 3. Now when you see the last two digits, there it is 0, 0. So we can say it is perfectly divided by 25. Now it's in this number, sum of digits in this number. When you observe here, there are 39 hundreds and remaining all zeros. So the sum will be equal to 39 and it is perfectly divisible by 3. So we can say that this number is perfectly divisible by 75. You can say that this number is perfectly divisible by 75. Now when you divide this by 75, you'll get exactly the 35 as. Go with traditional division. Go with traditional division method. That is 100 by 75. Now, next question, 53. It's given that a merchant professes to sell goods at a loss of 5% but uses weight of 900 grams in place of 1 kilogram. See here, giving only 900 grams and costing for 1000 grams. Costing for 1000 grams, that is 1 kilogram. Now there is one more condition given, that he is selling goods at a loss of 5%. At a loss of 5%. Now a loss of 5%. Loss of 5%. Now what is the 5% of this 1000 grams? It is 50. Now he's giving only 900 grams at a cost of 950 grams. At a cost of 950 grams. Now what is the profit here? 50 by 900 into 100, which is equal to 5 by 9%. Now in other case, if he sells 900 grams at a cost of 1000 grams without any loss. Without any loss. This is the answer. The question is done. In the other case, if he sells 1000 grams, he is giving only 900 grams at a cost of 1000 grams. Now what is the profit percentage here? It's simple, 100 by 900 into 100, which is equal to 11, 1 by 9. And in one more case, And in one more case, he's selling 900 grams at the cost at a gain of 5%. At a gain of 5%. Now what he's doing, he's giving only 900 grams and costing for 1000. Now what will the profit percentage? 150 by 900 into 100. That is equal to 16.6. Fourth one. Now in the question it is given that r tan theta is equal to 1 and r cos theta is equal to 3 by 2. Now can write this as we'll write this as it is, r tan theta is equal to 1. Okay. Okay. So take it as 1 and take it as 2. Simple division. R by r cos theta is equal to 1 by 3 by 2. R will get cancelled. Tan we can write it as sin theta by cos theta and again divided by cos theta, which is equal to 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Now we can write this as sin theta by cos square theta is equal to 2 by 3. Now assume sin theta is equal to x, then cos square theta will be 1 minus x square. Substitute this by 1 minus x square is equal to 2 by 3. Three x is equal to 2 minus 2x square. 2x square plus minus 2 is equal to 0. Take common. Minus 1 x plus 2 is equal to 0. Here we get x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 1 by 2. Now we have assumed sin theta is equal to x here. We have assumed sin theta is equal to x. Now sin theta can never be minus 2. So we assume sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. Sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. Now theta value will be equal to 30 degrees. Now go to the question. R tan theta is equal to 1. What's the value of tan 30? Which is equal to 1. R is equal to root 3. Directly substitute R value in the given question. It is under root over 4 plus 2 R. Under root over 4 plus 2 R is equal to 4 plus 2 into root 3 on the root. Write this as 1 plus root 3 whole square plus 2 into 1 into root 3. Sorry. Whole power 1 by 2. We can write this as 1 plus root 3. 55th question. The given condition 1 by a less than x less than 1 by b, and is asking the value of under root over ax minus 1 whole square plus under x minus 1 whole square. Now go with the condition here. You know that given 1 by than x, you can write it as 1 is less than ax. It's one condition. And it is given x is less than 1 by b, and xb must be less than 1. Xb must be less than 1. Now, see here, it is ax minus 1 whole square. So from the first condition, we know that ax is already greater than 1. So we can directly write it as ax plus 1. Ax plus 1. We can direct from the square root ax plus 1 plus. Now, see here, from the second condition, we know that xb is less than 1. Xb, sorry, ax minus 1, not this one, minus 1, we can directly taken from the square root. Now, check the second condition, it is x 1, xb is less than. So, we have to take a positive number from the square root. We will write that bx minus 1 as 1 minus bx. 1 minus, add these two. Bx. Plus or minus will get cancelled. When you take x common, it is a minus b. The answer is x into a minus b. 56th one. It's given that cos square alpha minus 1 is equal to 1 minus sine square beta. So when you take this sine square beta this side and take minus 1 to this side, cos square alpha plus sine square beta will be equal to 2. When this is possible, it is possible only when cos square alpha must be equal to 1 and sine square beta must be equal to 1. So when cos square alpha will be equal to 1 when alpha is equal to 0 degrees, and when sine square beta is equal to 1 when beta is equal to 90 degrees. Now go with the question. He is asking the value of sine cube alpha plus cos cube beta. Now what is the value of sine cube 0 plus cos cube it is Okay, it is correct. It is correct. Sine cube 0 degrees plus cos cube 90 degrees, and cos cube 90 will be called become 0. Is 0. 57th one is asking the sum of 1 minus of 1 by n plus 1 plus 1 minus of 2 by n plus 1 so on plus 1 minus of n by 1. Now take off all the brackets. Take off all the brackets. It is 1 by 1 minus 1 by, sorry, 1 minus 1 by n plus 1 plus 1 minus 2 by n plus 1 plus 1 minus 3 by n plus 1 so on 1 by n plus 1. So we have n terms. We have n terms and n ones. So write n minus, take minus common and write all the remaining n plus 1 plus 2 by n plus 1 plus 3 by n plus 1 so on plus n by n plus 1 will be equal to denominator is same here n plus 1, and it's a sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 n terms. It will be minus sum of n terms n into n plus 1 by 2 into n plus 1 here. Now n plus 1 will get cancelled. It is n minus 2, which is equal to n by 2 is your answer. That is option B. 58th question. It's given that two circles touch each other externally at P. AB is a direct common tangent to the two circles. A and B are the points of contact, and angle PAB is 35, then angle ABP is. Assume it as a circle. This is one more circle. Touch each other at an external point P, and A, B is a direct common tangent. Direct common tangent. And point of contact is A and B. Now, what is asking? The diagram is so confusing. We'll draw very neatly here. P, A, and B. Now, P, B, and AP. It is given the question that PAB is 35. PAB, it is 35 degrees, and is asking angle A, B, and P. Angle A, B, and P. This angle he is asking. Now draw a common tangent touching passing through P. This is the assume this is the external point from which we have drawn two tangents for circle, circle A, circle 1 and circle 2. Now see here, when you draw a two tangents from a single point, the length of the tangents must be equal. Length of the tangents must be equal. Assume the point is O. Now A O must be equal to OP. AO must be equal to OP. Now this length and this length is equal. So when these lengths are equal, the opposite angles must be equal. Assume this as this. Assume this as and this is angle X. If for the circle 2, from point O, we have drawn two tangents, is OP and OB. The length of the tangents again will be equal. Now assume angle as Y and this angle as Y. This angle as Y. Now, is it clear? These two tangents are equal. These two tangents are equal. So this length and this angle and this angle are equal. And again, these are equal from this will be equal. These two angles will be equal. Now consider the triangle A B P. A B P. Sum of angles must be equal to 360 degrees. So x plus this is x plus y. It must be equal to 360 degrees. This must be equal to 360 degrees. Now 2 times a is equal to 180. Sum of angles in triangle 180 degrees. 180 degrees. It must be 180 degrees. X plus y it must be 90 degrees. So this angle is 90 degrees. So I'm drawing this figure separately here. So this is x, this is y, this is x plus y, this is 90 degrees here. Now go with the question now. Go with the question. In the question it is given that this is 35 and we just now proved it is 90 degrees and he's asking this angle. So what will be this angle? 180 minus 90 minus 35. 180 minus 90 minus 35, which will be equal to 55 degrees. Which will be equal to 55 degrees. Ninth. So the bowling average is given 12.4. First of all, what is the bowling average? Bowling average is equal to number of runs given by number of wickets taken. So bowling average formula, remember it. Now in the question it is given that the bowling average of a cricketer is 12.4 and he improves bowling average by 0.2. Improves bowling average by 0.2 by taking 5 wickets and giving 26 runs. whenever in the case of bowling average, if he improves the average, if he improves the average, the we have to decrease his bowling average. Here in the bowling, improving means decrease in average. Remember this. In the bowling average, improving the bowling average means decreasing in the average. Now, come to the question. Previously, his bowling average is 12.4. He's concluded some runs, R number of runs, and taken W wickets. In the last match, he has taken 20. He has given 26 runs, and the total and the wickets taken is 5 wickets. Now, after including the last match, the total number of runs given is R plus 26. Total number of runs given is R plus 26 divided by the total number of wickets taken is W plus 5. W plus 5. And his new bowling average is 12.4. New bowling average is 12.4 minus 0.2. Minus 0.2, it will be 12.2. Now from this you can get total number of runs is equal to 12.4 W. Substitute directly here. 12.4 into W plus 26 divided by W plus 5 is equal to 12.2. Now when you solve this equation, you will get W is equal to 175 wickets. So this is one method. So we can use grouping in this concept. You can also use grouping to solve this question. How? So till then, he has assumed that till then in the previous match he has taken n number of wickets at an average of 12.4. At an average of 12.4. In the last match he has taken 5 wickets, and his bowling average is, what is the bowling average for these 5 wickets? It will be total number of runs and total number of wickets. It is 5.2. It will be 5.2. For 5 wickets, his bowling average is 5.2. Now, the overall average is 12.2. The overall average is 12.2. Now, apply group method here. N into 12.4 minus 12.2 will be equal to 5 into 12.2 minus 5.2. It will be n into 0.2 is equal to 5 into 7, and n will get as 175. So this is one method of solving the question. 60. So we can write A by D as A by B into B by C into C by D. We can directly get the answer. A by B is 3 by 4 into 5 by 7 into what is the C by 8 by 9, which is equal to 10 by 21. It is saying that A can fill a tank completely in 45 minutes. The second can empty a full tank in 1 hour. If both the taps are open alternatively for 1 minute, then how many hours the empty tank will be filled completely? See here, A is filling the tank 1 by 45 per minute, 1 by 45th unit per minute, and B is emptying the tank 1 by 60th per minute. 1 by 60th per minute. Now, A unit, and again B is working for 1 minute, and again A is working for 1 minute, and again B is working for 1 minute. So this will go on. This will go on, and what will be the last work, whether it is A or B? It must be A, because while the tab B is open, it is emptying the tank. While the tab B is open, it is emptying the tank. So we cannot end the tank. We cannot say that the tank is completely filled when the tab B is opened. You cannot say that tank is completely filled when B is open. So the last work must be done by tab A. So fix it. Now we have to find out how many this unit of works are done. Consider AB as one unit. We have to check how many units of AB is taken. Now let us consider this is the first, second, so on up to n. So on up to n units. Now what will be the eighth work? What will the tab A work? It is n into A plus A again. Plus A again. Now B is doing the negative work. B is emptying the tank. That is, B is doing the negative work. So minus B must be equal to total work done must be equal to A. Now n plus 1 into A minus n into B must be equal to 1. Now what is the work of A? What is the work of A? N plus 1 into 1 by 45 minus n into what is the work of B? 1 by 60. It must be equal to 1. So when you simplify this, 1 by 15 into 4n plus 4 minus 3n divided by 12 must be equal to 1. You can just simple calculation from here. N is equal to 176. So the question is not, problem is not yet over. So n, what is n here? The unit work of A and B. So 176 times it has happened. So for unit work of AB, how many minutes it is taking? 2 minutes. A is 1 minute and B is 1 more minute. B is 1 more minute. So in total 176 into 2. 172 into 2, 176 into 2 plus 1 more minute of A in the ending. Plus 1 more minute of A in the ending. Which will be equal to 353 minutes of work. Next question, 62. Given A plus B plus C is equal to pi, and is asking cot A by 2, cot B by 2, cot C by 2 value. Is asking cot A by 2, cot B by 2 and cot C by 2. Sorry, cot A by 2 plus cot B by 2 plus cot C by 2 value. From this we can write C as pi B, pi minus of A plus B. Substitute this value in the last cot C by 2. It will become cot A by 2 plus cos. It will become tan of a plus b by 2. Tan of a plus b by 2. We a by 2 as 1 by tan a by 2 plus 1 plus cot b by 2 as 1 by tan b by 2 plus tan of a plus b by 2. When you take LCM of this, plus tan a by 2 divided by tan a by 2 into tan b by 2, and expand this tan of a plus, sorry, tan a plus b. What is the formula? Tan a plus tan b 1 minus tan a into tan b. That is the formula for tan a plus b. Now when you observe the numerators are same here. The numerators are same here. So take it common. Tan a by 2 plus tan b by 2 and a by 2 plus tan b by 2. Now the remaining values, the remaining thing in the bracket is tan a by tan b by 2 plus 1 by 1 minus tan a by 2 into tan b by 2. Now take LCM again. 1 minus tan a by 2 into tan b by 2 plus tan a by 2 into divided by tan a by 2 into tan b by 2 into 1 minus tan a by 2 into tan b by 2. Now, in the numerator, tan a by 2 into tan b by 2 minus tan a, sorry, minus tan a by 2 into tan b by 2 plus tan a by 2 into tan b by 2 will get cancelled. This to cancel. Now the remaining thing will be 1 there. Now take this outside and take 1 by tan u tan b by 2 tan a by 2 plus tan b by 2 divided by 1 minus tan a by 2 into b by. Now again it is the formula for tan 2 plus b by 2, tan of b by 2. And again write this tan of a by 2 plus b by 2 as tan c by 2. Now write overall the equation. 1 by tan a by 2 tan b by 2 into tan c by 2. You can write this as A by 2 into cot B by 2 into by 2. That will be your answer, option D. Now, 63rd one. It is given that Deepu borrows 12,500 at 12% per annum for 3 years at a simple interest. Who borrows the same amount for the same period of time at 10% per annum, compounded annually. Now, in case of simple interest, it is given that 12% per annum for 3 years on 12,500 rupees. 12,500 rupees. Now, overall percentage of simple interest, the overall simple interest will be equal to into 3 on 12,500. 12,500. 36 percentage on 12,500. This is for simple interest. Now, for compound for compound interest, it will be 10 plus 10. It is given that only 10% per annum compounded annually. The Chandu borrowed the same amount for the same period, for the same time period at 10% per annum. Now, in compound interest, it is the different case. First, 10 plus 10 percentage and 10 percentage increase. 10 percentage increase, and for the second year, it will be increased again 10 percentage on that compounded amount. On that compounded amount. So the total percentage increment will be y plus xy by 100. This is the percentage increment when successive percentage increase. 10, 10 into 10 by 100. It will be equal to 20 plus 1. That is equal to 21 percentage for 2 years. For second year, 2 years. Now again, 10% third year. It will be 21 plus 10 by 100. 21 into 10 by 100. It will be 33.1 percentage on 12,500. 12,500. Now, don't find the 36 percentage on 12,500 and 33.1 percentage on 12,500. Just find the difference of these percentages, 36 and 33.1. 33.1. It will be 2.9 percentage of 12,500. 2.9 percentage of 12,500. Now, who is paying more, 30,500 or 33.1 percentage on 12,500? So it will be 36 percentage on 12,500. This person is paying more. He is Deepu. So Deepu is paying more. How much? How much more? 2.9 percentage of 12,500. It will be 2.9 by 100 into 12,500. It is 462.5. 64th question. An amount deposited on compound interest becomes 3,400 after 3 years and 5,100 after 4 years. Find the amount become after 5 years. 3,400, 5,100, and let it be x. Now, remember that the compound interest increases proportionally. Compound interest increases proportionally provided that the time is constant. Provided that the time is constant. Now, 3400, how much, by how much proportion it has increased? Is 3 by 2 proportion it has increased. And again, 5100 will increase again 3 by 2 proportion. 5100 will again increase by 3 by 2 proportion. Will become and into 3 by 2. Seven six 50. So fifth year it will be 7650 rupees. 65. In a fort, there was sufficient for 200 soldiers for 31 days. After 27 days, 120 soldiers left the fort. For how many extra days will the rest of the food last for remaining soldiers? So 200 soldiers, 31 days. So 27 days it is already, for 27 days, 200 soldiers have um, eaten the food. Okay. So for 27 days, these 200 soldiers have taken the food. Now there are only remaining 4 days. So there are only remaining 4 days. The how much food will be left over here? How much food will be left over here? 4 into 200 will be left over. But in the question it is saying that 120 soldiers were left the fort after 21 days. After 21 days, 120 are left. So how many remaining are there here? 80. There are only 80 soldiers are there. For 80 soldiers, how many days it will the food will last? It's nothing but 80 into x. The question it is asking for how many extra days will the rest of the food last for the remaining soldiers? He's asking the extra days. So it is 20. So the total days will be 10 days. The total days will be 10 days. Already here we have 4 days remaining for 31 days. There are 4 days remaining for 31 days. So x minus 4, that is 6 extra days they can survive with that food. 66th one. AB is a triangle with the base AB. D is a point on AB such that AB is equal to 8, BD is equal to in the ratio of the areas of angle CBD to triangle CBD to triangle ABC. Okay. For this, we'll given AB as base. Let's see. And D is a point on AB. Let's consider D is some point on AB such that AB is equal to 8. So the length of base it is given 8. Length of base it is given 8. And the BD it is given 3. BD it is given 3. Now he is asking the ratio of the area of triangle CBD to the triangle ABC. CBD to the triangle ABC. Now, when we have drawn a triangle with the same base, the heights will be equal. The heights will be equal. Now, when heights are equal, when heights are equal, the ratio of the areas will be the length of the ratio of bases. Here, it is for triangle ACBD, it is 3, the base, and triangle ABC, it is the 8. Is 8. So the ratio will be 3:8. 67th one. The perimeter of the triangle is given 30 and the area is 30 centimeters square. If the largest side measure is 13 centimeters, then the length of the smallest side of the triangle. It is given that perimeter is 30 and one side is given 13 plus x plus y is equal to 30. 13 plus x plus y is equal to 30. That is one condition. The other condition, it is saying that the area is also 30 centimeters square. The area is also 30 centimeters square. Now, 30 is equal to, we apply Heron's formula. Yes, S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. That is, A plus B plus C is given 30. 30 by 2, which is equal to 15. 15 into S minus A. 15 minus, we consider it is A, B, and C. 15 minus 13 into 15 minus X, 15 minus Y. 15 minus Y. Now take the square root this side. 30 into 30 will be equal to 15 into 2 into 15 minus X into 15 minus Y. 30 into 2. They will get cancelled here. 30 is equal to 15 minus X into 15 minus Y. Now, when you solve this equation, we'll get xy is equal to 60. You solve this equation. Sorry, the simple calculation, you get xy is equal to 60. Now, come to the equation 1. From equation 1, we can get x plus y is equal to 17. X plus y is equal to 17. Square it. X plus y whole square is equal to 17 square. 17 square. Now, x square plus y square plus 2 is equal to 289. Now, x square plus y square plus 2xy minus 4xy is equal to 289 minus y here 60. You'll get x square plus y square minus 2xy is equal to 289 minus 240, that is 49. That is 49. We get x minus y whole square is equal to 49. Now, so in x and y, in x, y, if you consider y is the smallest length, if you consider y is the smallest length, you can directly write x minus y is equal to 49. X minus y is equal to 49. Or else if you consider x as the smallest length, we'll get y minus x is equal to, sorry, it is 7, not 49, it is 7. It is 7. I'm going with the first case because I don't want to make any, I don't want to make the problem complex. I'll go with the first case. Now I got x minus y is equal to 7, and in the first equation we have started x plus y is equal to 17. So let us consider this as second equation and this as third equation. So from second and third equations we get, from second and third equations we get x plus y is equal to 17, x minus y is equal to 7. Subtract 2y is equal to 10, y is equal to 5, y is equal to 5, and x will be, what will be our x value? X is x minus, I'm substituting x minus y is equal to 7, x minus 5 is equal to 7, x will be equal to 12. So when you observe here, it is a Pythagorean triplet 13, 12, comma 5. 13, 12, comma 5. So we cannot say that all problems will be like this. Here we are lucky. It is a Pythagorean triplet. 68th one. Two cubes of sides 6 centimeters are kept side by side from to form a rectangular parallelepiped. The area of the whole surface of the rectangular parallelepiped is. Now see here. Let us consider the cube. Now we are attaching one more. We are attaching one more cube to this cube 1. Let us consider this cube 1 and this is cube 2. We are attaching one more cube to the cube 1. Now he's asking the whole surface area of this rectangular parallelepiped. The whole surface area of this rectangular parallelepiped, and it is given side is equal to 6. Side is equal to 6. Now see here, in a cube we have 12 faces. Sorry. 12 corners. Sorry. We have 6 sides or 6 faces for cube 1, and the cube 2 also we have 6 sides or 6 faces. 6 sides or 6 faces. When we are joining cube 1 and cube 2, we are see here, when you join this cube 1 and cube 2, the one side of cube 2, the one side of cube 2 and the other side of the cube 1, they both are joining. Now the two sides will not come under the surface area of the joint rectangular parallelepiped. They are inside. They are inside. Now how many sides are left over here? Here -1 and here -1. In total we are left over with sides or faces. And A is given 6. Now the area of a face is A square 10 into 6 square, that is become, that's the area of the rectangular parallelepiped is 360 units, whatever the units are. '69. The streamer goes downstream and covers the distance between two ports. Okay, see here, distance is constant. Distance is constant. When distance is constant, we can write it as S1 by S2 will be equal to T2 by T1, T2 by T1. Here he is asking the speed of steamer in still water. Speed of steamer in still water. See here, let us consider as S. S plus 2 by S minus 2 is equal, what's the T2 and T1? It is 5 and 4. Now when you apply component and dividendo, S by 2 will become 5 plus 4 by 5 minus 1. It will become S by 2 is S by 9. S is equal to 18 kilometer per hour. Option B. 70. If in a triangle ABC, the expression is given, then now we can write sin A plus sin B plus sin C as A plus B plus C by 2R, A plus B plus C by 2R, and sin A plus sin B minus sin C as A plus B minus C by 2R, and we are equating it with 3 into sin A sin B. Sin A we can write it as A by 2R, and sin B we can write it as B by 2R. B by 2R. Now see here, denominators are all equal, they'll get cancelled. When you multiply is x plus y into x minus y, x square minus y square, which is equal to 3ab. Expand. A square plus 2ab minus c square, which is equal to 3ab. Now c square is equal to b square minus ab. Take this 3ab this side, minus 3ab plus 2ab, it will become minus ab, and c this side plus c square. Now when you compare this equation with c square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab cos c. 2ab cos C. When you compare these two equations, we get 2 into cos c is equal to 1. 2 into cos c is equal to 1. From this we can get cos c is equal to half, c is equal to 60 degrees. C is equal to 60 degrees. Now if in the question it is given sin A minus sin B plus sin C, we'll get minus sign here. Sin A plus sin B minus sin C, we'll get minus sign here. So alternatively, the answer, if we have negative sign at B, then it will become B is equal to 60, and if you have negative sign at A, the option is equal to 60 degrees. '71. The point of elevation of a top of a tower from a point A on the ground is 30 degrees. It is tower of height h, and it is given 30 degrees. And what more he said, he has moved 20 meters towards the foot of the tower. 20 meters, that is, this is 20 meter, and he observed again the top of the tower, and he observed again the top of the tower. It is 60 it is 60 degrees. Now what is asking? He's asking the height of the tower. He's asking the height of the tower. Now tan 30 h by d. Let us consider this as total distance d, and tan 60 is equal to h by d minus 30. 1 by root 3 is equal to h by d. D is equal to h by root 3. Root 3 here, root 3 is equal to h by d minus 20. D minus 20 is equal to h by root 3. D is equal to h by root 3 plus 20. Now equate this to d value because this the distance is constant here. H by root, sorry, this is h root 3, sorry. This is d is equal to h root 3. H root 3 is equal to h by root 3 plus 20. Take h root 3 minus h by root 3 is equal to 20. Take h common. Root 3 minus 1 by root 3 is equal to 20 here. 2 by root 3 is equal to 20. 10. H is equal to, will be your answer. Option C. 72nd one. The minimum value of 2 secant square theta plus cot square theta. Now, write this secant square as 1 plus tan square theta plus cot square theta. Now, 2 plus 2 into tan square theta plus cot square theta. Now, consider this term 2 into tan square theta plus cot square theta. Now, we have to make this a perfect square. How can you make this a perfect square? We can write as root 2 tan theta whole square plus cot theta. We have to write. We try to get the whole square in negative minus sign, like a minus b whole square, minus 2 into root 2 tan theta into cot theta plus 2 into root 2 tan theta into cot theta. Here 2 plus. See here, now this term is a perfect square. 2 plus root 2 minus cot theta whole square plus 2 root 2 because tan theta and cot theta will get. Now, as this is a perfect square, as it's a perfect square, this equation must be greater than or equal to this, the what is the remainder 2 plus 2 2. Value must be 2 plus root 2. Okay, plus 2 root 2. Now and then it is simple simplification. Ready 2 common 1 plus root 2, 1 plus root 2, and you multiply and divide by root 2 minus, it will become 2 into 1 by root 2 minus 1. So that will be your answer, option B, 2 by root 2 minus 1. Just we are changing according to our options. 73. What's the average amount of interest per year which the company had to pay during this period? Now, check the interest amounts. It is 23.4, 32.5, 41.6, 39.6, 49.4. The values are so clumsy here. Now, just go with the deviation method to find the average. Go with the deviation method to find the average. So what are the values? 23.4, 32.5, 41.6, 36.4, 49.4. So you can see that all the options are very close to 0, some 0.4. What are the numbers? Some 0.4. Now consider the value 32.4. Consider the value 32.4 and find the deviations of all the values from this number. It is, what's the deviation of 23.4 from 32.4? It is minus 9. And for 32.5 it is 0.1. And for 41.6 it is 9.2. And 36.4 it is 4. And it is 17. Now find the average of this number and add it to this 32.4. Then we'll get the average value. Now see here, it is minus 9 and it is plus 9.2. The overall value will be 0.2. Now add it in. It's 21.3 divided by 5. You'll get 4.26. Now add this 4.26 to 32.4. The answer will be 36.66 nearly. Yes, that's correct. Answer option D. 74. The total amount of bonus paid by a company during the given period is approximately what percent of total amount of salary paid during this period? So you have to find the total of bonus and you have to find the total amount of salary and you have to find the percentage of bonus in the salary. Okay, I check the option 0, 0.0, 0.1, 0.5, 1 and 1.25. Okay, find the rough sum of salary: 288, 342, 324, 336 and 420. And also the sum of 3 plus 2.52 plus some 2 digits. Find the rough sum. What is the sum of this? 660. And what's the sum of this? 420, 280 is again 600. Sorry, 700. 700. And again here it is 340. Almost 1600. Nearly it is 1600. Now find the sum, rough sum of this: 3.96. 3, let's consider it is again 7. Take this 2, consider it as 6, and again consider this as 4. What is the sum? 17. Nearly 0.1 percentage. It's obvious. You have to just go with rough sum. So much of time in the examination, you can calculate it very approximately. 75th one. The total expenditure of a company over these items during the year 2000 is. So it is very simple. For the year 2000, we have to find the total expenditure. That is 324 plus 101 plus 3.84 plus 41.6 plus 74. That's it. Or 44.44 lakhs. Thank you.